Okay, so you got to build this PowerPoint. As you know, you got to create a logo for your park. Maybe you've already done it because you can always start from scratch, design it on a piece of paper, take a picture, and that could be your park logo. Not a problem. But if you want to save some time, I recommend, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so I go to the internet, I type in free because I don't want to pay anything for it. Logo Maker. Free logo maker. And then boom, all these different websites appear. They all want you to go to it because they've got advertising on there and they're going to try to trick you into paying for it. But we can outfox them. Okay, so here's the first one, free logo design. Since it's the first one, I'll click it. Let's just give it a shot. It says create a free logo in seconds. Sounds tempting, all right. Enter your company name. Ooh, okay. Now I got to come up with a name for my park. So let's say I'm doing Egyptian mythology. You know, instead of just calling it Egyptian land. Let's see. How about Gods of Sand? Oh, Gods of Sand. Everybody, have you been to Gods of Sand? That is the coolest amusement park. Okay, let's see. Get started. All right, whoa, it opens up this thing here and it gives me some quick suggestions. Gods of Sand. Yeah, don't know why there's a big fist of power right there, but that's what they're suggesting. Leaves? Not exactly sandy. It's kind of cool with that snake right there. I like that one. Yeah. But none of these are what I'm really looking for. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, but I want to see some ideas. So over here on your left, you've got different categories of images. Abstract. Let's see what they come up with. Octopus. Okay. What's going on here? Ooh, Gods of Sand. That's kind of classy, but boring. Agriculture. Yeah, Gods of Sand and a chicken. Not working so well, huh? All right. Let's see. How about travel? Gods of Sand with an airplane. That's Gods of Sand. There's a tree in that one. Gods of Sand. Let's see. Spa and aesthetics. Ooh. Come to the Gods of Sand. So if you like this one or whatever, you simply click on it. And then they give you, there it is. But then let's say you want to change some of the words. You can click there and then over here you say, let's see, maybe it's more than Gods of Sand, it's Gods of Sand and Sun. Okay, all right. Maybe I like that better. What if I don't like that font? Well, I guess I selected here and over here it says what kind of font. And you've got certain ones to choose from, so I can click each one and say, yes, no. Paprika. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see where I. Now I pick paprika. All right, but still, that little lotus flower or whatever that is doesn't really say Gods of Sand and Sun. I'm thinking more of a sun or a pyramid or something like that. So how do I get that? I click back. Changes won't be saved. It's fine. Let's see now. How do I pick a different logo? It's almost like I need to search for a logo or an image. Okay, so that is a drawback I see to this one. I can't just type in any logo and have it search for me. So I'm getting out of here. That's right. Didn't like that one. So now I'm going to go back to my list of free logo makers. I scroll down here. Anyway, here's one called Logo Maker without an E in the word. Logomaker.com. I'll click on this one. All right, as you can see, I've been playing with something from another class, so I'll just get rid of that now. Bye-bye. So, what do I do? How do I get started? Each of these is going to have different tools and such, right? Now, first thing I want to do is, it says search over 1 million graphics. Well, then I want, look at those. Okay. I want a pyramid. I hit enter and whoa, look at all these, excuse me, pyramids to choose from. Some aren't very Egyptian, these people here in this cone. But looking around, oh, look at that one. Oh, sweet. Got a sphinx and a pyramid behind it. I want it bigger. All right, yeah. Now I need the words for the title. Okay, type something. All right. Gods of Sand. Now that by itself, that's pretty hard to read. It's too small. So how do I move that around? So I play with these. Like, okay, I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. But still, how do I move it around? Well, it's got all these tools, styles, options, trash. I know what trash means. Let's see what style means. Line width. Oh, it gives them an outline for the letters. That's kind of cool. All right, I'll leave it like that. Line height. Okay, so I can put it all on one line if I wanted to. Or two. Lines, letter spacing. Space it out. Word spacing. Space it out. All right, looks about right. I'm not really happy with the font, so I deselected. I still don't like where it is though. I'm going to click options. Where are they? Send to back. Oh, I'm able to move that. So maybe I can do that with this one. Aha! I don't know why it worked, but cool. I think one of the options here is. Oh. Apparently, if you see the hand symbol, it means you can move it around. So that's good. Gods of Sand. All right, but it's boring font. It doesn't say Egyptian. So let's see. How do I change the font? I guess the T tool. Just guessing. Oh, created a new one there. I'm gonna hit the garbage key. Get rid of that. Click on this one, and then I see up here. Simple and mod, and the font family. So if I click down, oh, here's other fonts I can choose from. Gods of Sand, much better. But besides simple and mod, what else is there? Decorative. Ooh, yeah, that's hard to read. But okay. Designer picks. Fantasy and cursive. Oh, that's actually not too shabby. I kind of like. Still a little hard to read. Fun and funky. Oh. Let's see here. America 1. Big fat letters. Fascinating. Gods of Sand. Okay. All right. Let's say I like this one. All right, now what? You save it, right? So there's a little save logo button. So I click it, and it says high resolution license fees. Pay $19. Download. No way. So either one, I can say no thanks and download a low resolution file, and that's okay for this assignment. This isn't really a business of mine. Or if you have Windows, I'm not sure what Mac's equivalents are, but if you have a Windows 7 or higher, Windows 10, you can type in snipping tool, and instead of having to print the entire screen or save the entire screen, you can just select a part of it. Let's see. Here's what I mean. I lost my snipping tool. Where did it go? Snipping tool. Snipping tool. All right. So I click new. So I'm going to save something. And then I click and drag. And then boom, it turns it into a JPEG for me that I can simply go to File and Save As. But there's a box around my logo icon. That's no good. So let me stop that. Abort, don't save that. All right, how do I get rid of the box? Like select anywhere outside of the box and it should go away. Good. Back to snipping tool. Oh, looks like if I drag my cursor over it, it automatically selects the box. I gotta stop that. All right, so I need to snipping tool and make sure I don't drag across that box. I gotta go up here and then down there and then click new. And then look, and cool, magically, the watermark goes away too. So I don't have to have that annoying background. Click new, all right, click this. And then I go to File and Save As. And I would save it as, it's going to be a PNG. Okay, PNG works just fine. I'll call it Egyptian logo. And then I would save it. Okay, I got it. Cool. Or real fast if I wanted a different one. Remember, this one is called logomaker.com without the E in Logo Maker. One I was playing with earlier, if I wanted to do something about Hawaiian or Polynesian sea gods, I might want to have splashing waves. And it's like, okay, this is pretty cool. Ooh, I like that one. That's cool right there. Don't want it to be too kitty, too cartoony. What if I put waves singular? Anyway, that's pretty classy right there. I like that one. All right, so we got this one. I want to make it bigger. I need to give it some text. Gods of Surf. Then I can see how I move this. Oh, see that little arrow thingy? Says move. If I click on that, I can move it. Oh, okay. Gods of Surf. All right, what if I don't like that color though? Blue makes sense because it's waves, but if I wanted it red because it was like volcanic or something, maybe this is a volcano instead of a wave, how do I make that a different color? Well, in this program over here, they've got this color wheel. I can change it. Oh, I changed the icon color, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right, put that to black. I need to click on this and then change this to, say, red or green. Ooh, that's a little hard to read. Okay. Or purple. But blue looks pretty good. Okay, so I would do what I did before. I would go to snipping tool, drag it above the icon so it doesn't make that box outline. Click new. Now I can save it as a PNG. Save as PNG, and I call it surf land or whatever. All right, so I've got the logo. Yay! Done? No, but I do have for my first slide my logo. But now you got to make that sophisticated map. Okay, so I will go to another Google search, and I want to search for, since I want to do Hawaiian sea gods, I want to have an ocean type amusement park like SeaWorld. So I type SeaWorld map, and I want to see more images. I see them all here. I want something. This looks pretty good. Wait a minute, it's too small though, isn't it? Let's see. I click on it. No. All right. Forget that one. Go back. How about this one? This is not bad. However, it's got all these words on it. Words that I'll have to change because they're not relevant to my myth creatures. All right. And then I just happen to find this one, which is like this map, except all the words are gone. Oh, hallelujah. I'm going to save that one. So I right click it, as you always do when you want to save a picture from online, save image as, and I will call it, I can just call it what they call it, or I'll call it SeaWorld map. Okay. And since I saved it last period, I'll just save over it. Okay, so I've got a map, but it's the map I need to customize into my own park. I've got the logo I'll probably put here in the ocean. I need some of those Hawaiian gods. All right, so let's look up some Hawaiian god. What do we have to choose from? Oh, lots of tikis. Look at these guys here. I want to see some names. Who's the main Hawaiian god? Akua. I see. Maui. Pele. Ooh, who's that? Pele is goddess of volcanoes and fire. Ooh, sounds cool. All right. So let's see. Pele, god of fire. I don't see any pictures. Wait, click images. Oh, look at her. She's smoking. Literally. Okay. God of fire, lava. Oh, the humanity. Okay. The only other trouble with these photos is that they're kind of like little paintings, and that it'd be hard to cut out the picture of the goddess and put it on my map. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I could also type in isolated, which means the image is isolated from the background. It doesn't help with these, but here's one. Look, I could use this cutie pie, or wait, is that the only choice I get? Oh, that didn't help very much. This one's, that's not too bad. Not too bad. How about instead of isolated, Just write no background. Oh, got this one here to choose from. This one here. Alrighty, alright. Something down here. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, here she is playing the drums. Sweet. And it's even got a transparent background for me. Don't know why she's playing the drums, but maybe that's the sound she makes when she's erupting the volcano. All right. And ooh, that's Egyptian. Anyway, the way I like best to find something with no background is to type in PNG. That's the format for a transparent background image. If it's a JPEG, the background will be white if there's nothing there. But with a PNG, it's transparent. I click that, and I've got these to choose from. So, all right, there she is. And if there's a checkered box in the background, that means it's transparent. You don't actually see the checkered box. See if there's anything else to choose from. Not so much. Okay, so I simply right-click, save image as Pele, PNG, or whatever. Okay, and then I would find all my other characters. Let's see here. And where do we gotta go? We need to go to Photopia so we can put them all together. So I will go to another window and type in Photopia, Photopea.com. And then it takes us to the Photoshop-like program, Photopia. You've seen this before. We go to File, we go to Open. All right, so I need to blend these together. First, I got to find where I save these. All right, here's my Gods of Sand over here. Gods of Surf. Okay, boom. Here we go. File open. Where is Pele? There she is. All right. And I need the map. Park map. Okay. So I'm going to put all these images onto the park map. Park logo. Okay. So if I go to logo and I use the clone stamp tool, the same stamp tool you used when you blended your three creatures together, got to hit the Alt button, makes a plus sign, click with the mouse, back to the park map, and then wherever I click here and drag, it'll start drawing that. But I just quickly see that the logo's way too big. Okay, too big. Control Z, Control Zulu, abort, back to the logo. I need to shrink it. So I go to image, I say image size, and it's 746 pixels. I want to make it about a third of that, so 200. And then it shrinks it down. Good. Now hit the Alt button, click, go to the map, and if I put it here, cool, I can even enlarge the brush to make it draw faster. Oops, I didn't want it there. I want it right here. Okay, so that's not too bad. But what if I don't want the white background there? Oh, getting fancy, huh? Okay. Go back to the park logo here. We got to get rid of the white background. How do you do that? In your toolbar here, you've got lots of things. Whenever you see a tool that has a little arrow in the corner, it means if you click it and hold it down, it offers other tools. So I'm going to click the magic wand. I want to select the white area. So now the magic wand has selected anything that's white in this image. Let me zoom in a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Although it didn't select the inside of the letters that's white. So if I hold the Shift key down and use the magic wand tool, I can select inside each of these letters. Okay. Now if I hit backspace, hey, the background goes away. That's cool. So now what? I'm going to say deselect. So use the clone stamp. Since it's a new image, I need to hit the Alt button again. Click, go to the map. Now I can click and drag. All right. Cool. Is it super clean? No, it's kind of got some white areas around it. So it's not the most professional job. If I really wanted to make it a better job, what I should have done is done it before I shrank the image to this low resolution. So I will go here, open up the logo, use the magic wand tool, click inside the letters. But then there's one other trick. Right now, if I hit delete, it'll take away the white, which is what I want. But it might also leave a little bit of white outline around the image. However, if I do the inverse, if I select the inverse, what am I talking about? If you go to image, no, if you go to layer, no, let's see, gotta find these things. And you go to transform, no, that's not it. Select, open. Aha, it's under select, inverse, meaning like the opposite, the reverse, or the Shift Control I function. Now, what did it do? It selected everything that's not white. Instead of selecting what's white, it selected all the other parts, which is the part I want. Okay, but I don't want to delete that. Instead, I want to copy that. I could hit Control C for copy, or I could hit Edit, Copy. And then I want to paste it, Control V. You could also go to Edit and say Paste. And then if you look over here, there's two layers. There's the background layer, and then there's layer 1, which you created when I hit Paste. So these are little eyeballs. If I deselect the eyeball, it takes away the background layer and only leaves this layer, which is pristine. But I want to shrink it because I remember it was too big. So I go to canvas size, make that 200, click that so that it's, wait a minute. I want to make it proportional, 200. Oh, I'm hitting canvas, sorry. I don't want canvas, I want image size. Canvas is the background, image is the entire picture. Make that 200, and then when I click this, it'll be proportional. Okay. All right, now I can use the clone stamp tool, hit the Alt button, click, go back to my map. Map, hello. Oh, that's logo. Map, all right, and right there. All right, nice and professional. Okay, I've got Shamu the whale over here. Shamu is not appropriate for my Hawaiian park, although it is a sea creature. I need to put Pele there. There she is. I'll use the clone stamp tool. I'll hit the X right on her face, click. Go to the park map. Here's her face. But I also know she's going to be really big, which is kind of cool. You could do that, leave her that big. But if I didn't want her that big, of course, I could start over again and go to the Pele picture, go to image, image size, make that 200. Shrinks her down, hit the Alt button, click, go back to the park map. All right, I want to be sure to cover up the whales because this is going to be her exhibit, not the Shamu exhibit. Okay, cool. So that's where she is in the park. Nice. But I also need to put a name for that attraction. So T, the T tool means text. So I can click that, click here, and where you drag will create a box, a text box. And then I can select what I want. I'm going to call it Pele's Palace. All right, but if you notice, it's kind of hard to read it, especially Pele, because it's in the roller coaster over there. So what am I going to do? Well, I want to change the color. So right now it's black. Click this, I can make it red. All right, that's better. Okay, is that good now? Let's see. Not really. Should be thicker or something, right? Or here's the best way to go. Put a rectangle beneath the letters. How do you make a rectangle? See that rectangle right there? Click that tool, rectangle. I'll draw a rectangle. Let go. Boom. All right. Uh-oh, where'd Pele's palace go? So it's just a red shape. It's gonna be hard to read red on top of red. So I want to make that shape a different color. So I can double click it. What color do I want? Let's make it black. But where are, let me try that again. Make it black. Oh, I gotta say okay. All right, so I got a black rectangle. And the words Pele, where are they? They're underneath. How do you know that? Well, if you look at the layers over here, here's the background, the map itself. Here's a layer called Pele's Palace. That's the words. And then here's shape number one, black rectangle. So if I put Pele's Palace, click it and drag it above the black rectangle, now you can see the words. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. Pele's Palace. And then I can do that for my 4 other creatures, and your map is practically done. You might want to add where you put the restaurant, put a little image of whatever the restaurant is, or maybe one type of food that they serve. You might want to put one of your security devices. Let's say this beluga whale over here was totally irrelevant to my park. How do I get rid of the whale? Use that clone stamp tool again. You don't want to draw Pele there. Instead, I'm just going to select part of the grass. But wait, I'm on the Pele's Palace layer, the words itself. I don't want to copy that. And I don't want to copy the black rectangle. I want to copy part of the background. I also want to shrink my brush size so it's easier to work with. Okay, there we go. Now I select the grass, hit the Alt. Oh, I need to select the proper tool. Come on, here we go. Select the Alt button, turns into a plus sign, click. Now, of course, this will start painting grass over the whale. Click, more grass. Click. Okay, there's a lot of bushes around there. But at least there's no whale. Oh dear. You could even get rid of that like walrus right there by clicking on the roof line, or click on this part of the roof line, and then line up that line right there. And there goes Mr. Walrus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Takes a little while. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let me zoom out. How do you zoom out? There's a magnifying glass, and if you hold the Alt key down, it can zoom out. If you don't, it zooms in. You could also go to View and say zoom in or zoom out. So there's always multiple ways to do things in this. Anyway, I got a good start here for my Gods of Surfland, Pele's Palace, and then whatever other crazy characters I'm going to have in there. And of course, you would save it, right? So you save, you go to export as PNG works, JPEG works. Not sure if a GIF works. Not sure if a PDF works. But this has to be a file that I can put into my Google Slides or to my PowerPoint. So PNG or JPEG, they work just fine. And then you save it where you remember you will save it to. Save. Open it. File. Save as. And then there's those myth creatures. Sweet. Anyway, save it to your desktop or someplace you know where to save it.